Hi lovely vendors, I hope you're all well, and this is your May market update. So we have got some beautiful sunshine finally. After nearly a month of rain, we have got some sun shining, so that should be great for the property market. But do we need it? Do we need the sunshine? Normally it can go one of two ways. When it's sunny outside, you can find that buyers actually want to go and enjoy the sunshine like this and actually have less viewings, or number two is they get into a really good mood, it boosts them, and then we find that buyers are happier and willing to spend more money. However, what has been going on in the Stratford-upon-Avon, Warwick and Leamington property market at the moment? Do we need that boost? What exactly is happening? So that's what I'm here to talk to you about today. Good news is we are still seeing strong growth in the area. We're at 12.9% capital growth, which is immense. Normally this area is at 4.8% per year. So it is more than doubled, almost tripled capital growth at the moment. Properties are still selling well in excess of asking price. We generated just under £43,000 extra at the weekend for vendors due to our progression and our negotiation service that we offer. So it's been absolutely, totally and utterly manic, and that was just over 3 properties. So it really is nuts out there. What I would say to you is, if you are going to market, please make sure your agent is not just shoving your property on the market. I'm still seeing loads of properties going to market and just being shoved on and sold to the first buyer. That first buyer may not be the buyer that pays you the most money. Most viewings we have done so far on one property was 27 at the moment. So we did 27 viewings on one property. Did we need to do 27 viewings on that one property? Probably not. Could we have sold it without doing 27 viewings? Yeah, we could have done. One of the offers was one of the first viewers. But did we know that was going to be the strongest and best offer for our clients and for our vendor? No. So our job should not be, because we're in a buoyant market, that we are just going to fall asleep and go, okay, let's just sell it to the first viewer, instead of sticking it on the market and making sure we get that maximum exposure and make sure we get maximum money for you. That is our job. That is what we do as an industry. And anything other than that is why agents get a bad name, because it's pure laziness of just doing less work for the same money. Being proactive is still really important. The correct marketing is still really important to achieve those results. But yes, we are still in a strong market. It is still booming. It is still flying. The biggest stock shortage really is between the 800,000 and 1.2 million pound mark. Reason being for that is because prices are being pushed up and pushed up and pushed up. People that were in those brackets are actually being pushed out of those brackets. So they are really heavily increasing. There's still a massive stock shortage out there, more buyers than there are vendors, and at the moment I don't see a change in that. So unless we get a massive influx in stock, I still think these house prices are going to keep going up, because they're being driven up by out of area buyers that have got the money to purchase properties and are ready to go. A lot of cash buyers out there at the moment, a lot of people sitting and rented. There's very limited amounts of people in chains. People are super savvy, ready to go, ready to pay top money for the right property for them. So it is a really buoyant market. If you're thinking of selling, I would still say to you, go now, get it sold, get it gone, because I still don't believe we've got the first phase of it coming out at the end of this month, so end of June. First phase of the stamp duty relief dropping down to 250 at the end of this month. I still don't believe when we get to the end of September and it drops down completely, we drop that stamp duty off, that this market is not going to either stabilise or fall. I still think we've got something to come from there, and I still think that we're selling too fast, you know. I mean, the average sale time at the moment is 3.7 days, which is nuts. But again, it's about getting those volume of buyers and making sure we get the right buyers and the right money, rather than just selling quickly. It's well and good selling quickly, but it's not well and good selling quickly that's going to cost you 20, 30, 40 grand. So make sure your agent is doing their job, doing their work, and getting you the most money that is possible for your home. I do think the market's going to slow, as I say. I think it'll be interesting to see next month when we've got the figures in front of us then, and be able to give you a better idea of what's happening exactly in the property market in June, whenever we start to trail off the whole stamp duty relief. And at the end of this month, realistically, hitting that September stamp duty deadline for any sales that aren't agreed by the end of this month is going to be interesting. It's going to be a real struggle, especially in Stratford, because for some reason we have the slowest council ever. Yeah, interesting months ahead. Let's see what happens. But if you want to sell now, go now. You've still got time. Get gone, get the most money for your home or your rental property or your investment property. Still a really good time to sell your property. If you need any more help, advice or guidance, you know where to get me on the email or number below. See you later. Bye.